Have you ever wondered what it was like to witness the emergence of the final prophet, Muhammad, peace be upon him, and how his arrival changed the course of history? Why was his message different from those of previous prophets, and what challenges did he face in spreading it? Let's explore the story of how Muhammad, peace be upon him, emerged as the last messenger of God, bringing with him a message that would transform the world. The emergence of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a momentous event in the history of humanity. Born in 570 CE in Mecca, in present-day Saudi Arabia, Muhammad, peace be upon him, was an orphan from an early age. Despite his difficult circumstances, he was known for his honesty and integrity, earning him the title of Al-Amin, the trustworthy. As he grew older, people around him respected him as a fair and wise individual. At the age of 40, during a period of deep contemplation and solitude, Muhammad, peace be upon him, received his first revelation from Allah through the angel Jibril. The first words revealed were, "Read in the name of your Lord who created." Surah Al-Alaq 96:1. This moment marked the beginning of his prophethood, and over the next 23 years, he continued to receive revelations that would later form the Quran, the holy book of Islam. But why did his message stand out among the prophets before him? The answer lies in the universality and finality of his teachings. Muhammad, peace be upon him, was chosen as the last prophet to complete and perfect the message of God to humanity. Unlike previous prophets whose messages were limited to their communities or eras, Muhammad's, peace be upon him, teachings were meant for all of humankind, transcending time, geography, and cultural barriers. His message called for the worship of one God, Allah, and emphasized justice, compassion, and moral integrity. He aimed to eradicate the deep-rooted social injustices of his time, such as tribalism, economic inequality, and the mistreatment of women and the poor. He preached that all humans, regardless of their social status or background, were equal in the eyes of God. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, faced immense challenges in spreading his message. The leaders of Mecca saw his teachings as a threat to their power and influence, leading to persecution of him and his followers. Despite facing ridicule, torture, and boycotts, Muhammad, peace be upon him, remained steadfast and patient. His perseverance eventually led to the establishment of a strong Muslim community. One of the key moments in his life was the migration to Medina, known as the Hijrah, which took place in 622 CE. This event marked the start of the Islamic calendar and signified the shift from a persecuted minority to a growing religious and political community. In Medina, Muhammad, peace be upon him, laid the foundations of an Islamic society based on mutual rights, respect, and unity. Over time, his influence grew, and by the time he passed away in 632 CE, the message of Islam had spread far beyond Arabia. His teachings continue to resonate with over 1 billion Muslims around the world today, reminding us of the principles of faith, justice, and community. The emergence of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is not just a story from the past. It's a living legacy that continues to impact our world today. Are you curious to learn more about the teachings and impact of the last prophet and how his life can inspire us in our daily lives? Subscribe and stay tuned for more stories and insights into the lives of the prophets and their timeless lessons.